This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Long low attack hits. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Next hit will end the round. Life leads down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive beat. Gotta be careful not drive runs to keep it going. Both fighters, they're going for the super art. Player in there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Overdrive Hadouken. Who's going to start things off? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just on springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Will we see a drive impact? Up into the air off the just cool. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The last round. It's now or never. Easily escapes that throw attack. Drive rush to keep it going. You've gotta be drive rush. Connects with the throw. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Dashes forward. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Going in. Links it. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Forward rush. Parries. Overhead, but it won't work. Goes to the funky slicer. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to pump out. That corner is starting to look scary. Player 1, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Player 1, straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Baby. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Baby. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Takes a trip. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on Getsu. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fireball from very long range. What's next? Gets the knockdown, and now? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 holding on to springs forward with the drive rush. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Connects with medium kick. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? That feeling out phase is over. Top drive rush. All the throw connects. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Amazing! Getting up close and personal. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Nice fireball. Getting it all on the drive rush. Throws them. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Next, the counter. All in with the rush. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, feints? Solid combo. The low is denied. What are they thinking here? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Slips the grab. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Blocks the impact. Takeout! Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Reacts to the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Connects with medium kick. Checks them with the springs forward with the drive rush. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Scrapping it out up close. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. All in with the rush. All the throw connects. Knockdown and noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Hardline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Nice fireball. Connects with the throw. Connects all in with the rush. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner game. Brings down the waning moon on him. Looking for a hold. Drive rush to keep it going. Doing some quick planning. Sets up with the jump in. Drive rush. Backs off. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Forward rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. This is a complete shutdown. They're turning it right up with the super. Sunrise Festival. Can they nail the beat? The final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. That was a solid anti-air. Nice solid counter. All right, what's coming up next? Our fighters should be warmed up now. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Neither of them willing to back off. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They are not afraid to let the overdrive on KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Stops the attack by using the drive pair. Throws them to negate the block. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Drive rush to keep it going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Running up a beatdown. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jump! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Smart play. Drive rush! The throw missed. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Uses the gauge for KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. The low heavy is denied. Throw is denied. What a read! Which fight drive rush to keep it going? Springs forward with the drive rush. You've gotta be spinning it all on the drive rush. Not in range, but all in with a rush. Presses for a reaction with the sets up with the jump in. Oh, the throw connects. What drive rush? Player two can't let this simmer. There's a burnout. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish.